August 2nd.
Wait a minute, what's that? Flip back a page in the notebook you're looking through.
Huh? What? Where?
Look, the stuff written here is your schedule for August. I wonder what these red circles on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of each week mean. If we think about it, normally things that happen on the same days every week would be a part-time job or club activities, right? For example, let's say this is a schedule of your club activities. Clubs usually have many members. You'd know everyone there and they'd expect you to show up. If you don't show up and don't say anything on those days, they'll start to wonder why you're gone and come looking for you. Let's see, today is Tuesday. The next red circle is on Thursday, so we have 2 days, not including today. It would be a problem if we don't figure out what this is and prepare for it. For now, the only possible leads for information are the 3 people we know you knew before losing your memories. That includes your boyfriend, Kent, and also the servers who seemed to know you at the cafe yesterday. It seemed like you weren't going out for long, but Kent is your boyfriend, so maybe we should go to him first.
Oh, he's calling us. I didn't think Kent would be the type to call, more like email or text.
What? He's got really great timing! This guy is good! This is perfect. Look for a good opportunity to get information of your plans out of him.
You aren't coming today.
What?
You don't have work today. Let me guess, you're still angry about the day before yesterday. I'll apologize again if you want. I'm sorry about that day. So, are you not going to come today?
Wait, did you have some sort of plans to meet Kent today? He said you don't have work today, so that means you had a custom of meeting on days when you didn't have work? And wait, work?! Are those circles in your notebook work days? Oh, this is really bad. You don't remember anything! Oh, what should we do? Is there any way of getting him to tell you about your job? Then we could figure out what to do beforehand.
What's wrong? Do you have plans?
Should we meet at my work? No. Gotta build this bond, even if it's gonna be an awkward power walk. Gotta start somewhere. Would you like to take a walk to my work? And then he can show us exactly where we're working to. Ah! Haha!
What? You didn't seem to be enjoying our walk yesterday, but did you find it agreeable after the fact?
No, it wasn't. Having a power walking race is not agreeable.
Well, as you know, taking walks is my daily routine, so I don't consider it an unsuitable proposition.
Ah!
However, you desire to go to your workplace on a day off. That's quite commendable in a way. You were just there yesterday, after all.
Yes, they'll work at the maid cafe.
What?
Ah, I see. I'm sure you forgot something at the cafe yesterday. You believed that I'd make fun of you if you told me, and so you tried to come up with a reason to go.
No!
Am I correct to assume this? You never appeared to have any issues with blunt honesty, so this level of thought is unusual.
Then why are you overanalyzing everything, you crazy person?
However, perhaps you may have heard this. A wise man once said, "Inadequate ideas are worse than none at all."
So to sum it up, the cafe yesterday is where you work.
We're just completely ignoring his over-analyticalness.
It's actually pretty lucky that we found out where you work, and we only got made fun of a little in exchange. But I see now. That's the reason why the waiters knew your name and recognized you.
Now then, what should I do? I'm appreciative of the offer, but I'd like to continue progress in my research.
What? I thought he was saying you should meet today.
If my insensitive idea is correct, you could just go retrieve your forgotten item, then come here. There's enough time for that.
Wait a minute! He said, come here. Here? But where? Kent's house? We don't know! And if possible, it would be best to have tea or something at work, and watch what they're doing. What will you do, Rosy Cheeks? How will you answer him?
I don't like either of these options. I don't think I should say I don't feel confident in my work, because then he'll just make fun of me, right? I could say I want to, you know, like I'm going in on my day off to, like, pick up some tips from how the other servers work. Bit of a stretch. Maybe he'll buy it. I don't know.
An interesting idea. Do you wish to observe people? Or do you wish to observe your co-workers' work? Or perhaps you'd like to experience the atmosphere of your workplace as a customer in order to better serve them in the future.
Whatever one of those gets you to come with me to the cafe. Yes.
That's a very interesting way of thinking. Very well. That sounds agreeable. While you're there, you can borrow a manual and compare the two. You could also note any inconsistencies within the manual. Once you're done, I can meet you here as usual. See you later.
He just said what he wanted and then hung up. But borrowing a work manual is a really good idea. I didn't even know they had one.
That would have been nice for the other two routes that we did.
Alright, let's go to Maido no Hitsuji.
Here we go again. Baka.
Welcome back, Oh, it's just you.
Hey! I deserve some respect. I am a customer on my day off, Mr. Boss, sir.
I noticed this yesterday too, but this guy seems really antisocial. Don't you think?
At least he's not screaming,
"The customer's the enemy!" Is it really okay for a butler to be like this? And there's an event in the Moonshine Room today. It's a full house. Huh? Oh, he's right. The cafe is full of people today. In that case, as a staff member, it probably wouldn't be good to take up a seat.
I came to check in on the cafe, or I came to borrow a manual. Yeah, the manual, please.
A manual? Ah. Last week you forgot to give a customer a teaspoon. I didn't know. Your desire to learn is admirable. As the manager, I'll permit you to take the manual with you.
Thank you.
Ah, so this person's the manager. Here's the manual. I guess we should thank him before he goes, again. He just nodded and left. He seemed almost like a ghost.
Waka just changes the most out of anybody, I think, in between worlds.
Hey. The manager was a little scary, but it's good that you managed to borrow the manual from him. We can't observe the cafe today, but it should be fine if you have this to read. 2 more days until Thursday, which is the day you probably have work. If we study the manual really thoroughly, I'm sure you'll do fine without your memories. So, let's see. Next we were supposed to go over and see Kent. But we don't know where he is, so let's just try to go back home first.
Okay. Drink some water while we run there. Oh, hi!
Huh? It's Kent! Why is he walking here? Did he come to pick you up or something? And it seems like he's deep in thought.
He's just always like that.
Oh! What? And he just bumped into a telephone pole!
Oh, sweetie, are you okay?
This pole is in the way.
Ah, rosy cheeks. You're finished already. Are you a robot? I came to pick you up. Let's go.
Is he just ignoring the fact that he walked right into a pole? And where are we going?
What's wrong? You aren't coming. It doesn't seem like you want to come over today. Are you still concerned about the day before yesterday? If you have a complaint, I want you to be upfront about it. I told you I'd listen. Or is it something else? Do you want to break up already? Huh. In that case, that's quite a magnificent change of mind. It hasn't even been a week since we started going out. Are you already waving the white flag? 1 week?!
Wait, it hasn't even been a week yet?
What? Not a single thing in response. I honestly expected a barrage of chatter from you as usual.
And besides, he's the one who came to pick you up. Why is he acting so bitter towards you?
What is going on between you two?
Normally, aren't couples who've only been going out a week all over each other, making happy and embarrassing memories? Or no? What's with this sour relationship?
Did you guys lose a bet or something? So, do you dislike the idea of coming over? Gosh. I'm not sure about going to a guy's house. Who said anything about going to a guy's house? Maybe we are going over to his house. The question is, are we still a prude? I've been playing the, Shrinking Violet, kind of. The other two routes. I'm going to save. How about that? Oh, Ikki. Let's just save there. And we'll say, I'm not sure about going to a guy's house and see how he reacts. What?
Wait, did he get mad?
Do you believe that I'd do something nefarious to you if we were alone together? Who said anything about being nefarious? I'm just saying, you know, things happen between men and women sometimes when they're alone, and, you know, we could just go to the park or a movie. We've only been going out for a week, sir. Allow me to say this. A relationship begins first by spending as much time as possible with one another. It progresses in stages, moving along to holding hands, hugging, exchanging kisses, and beyond. Sometimes, sometimes the stages, you don't go in stages. Relationships are not cookie-cutter stages. Sometimes it just goes to the beyond part. There's like kiss and then beyond. There was no holding hands or hugging. So, no. This is not a formula. Yet we haven't even cleared the first stage yet. Jumping ahead would be equivalent to assault. Do you think that I'm some sort of criminal? Hey! Whoa!
No, but, your violent reaction leads me to be suspicious, sir. I don't think you have to take it that far, gosh.
Could this be what's been on your mind since the other day? That I'd assault you? Oh my goodness. I apologize if I've been causing you undue worry. I have absolutely no intentions of the sort. I simply wish to spend as much time with you as we could, to comply with the first stage in our relationship. Did we agree to go out with you as, like, an experiment? Because this is what it feels like right now. However, I'm very busy with research. That's why I'm having you come to my place. That's all there is to it. I apologize if I didn't explain it properly. This is concerning. Since yesterday, you've been far too quiet. I'm not saying that I desire to argue with you. I simply wish to understand your intentions.
Then he shouldn't talk to you so belligerently.
If we are in agreement, then let's go.
Should we go? Well, seeing how methodical this guy is, I highly doubt that you'd be in any physical danger. If we just agree and follow him, we'll find out where he lives. This might actually be a pretty good chance.
Alright, we'll look at it that way. Oh, nice place.
Huh, he lives in a place like this in the city. Looks pretty affluent.
Feel free to come right in. My parents aren't home today either.
What? I'm going home.
Feel anything, Rosy Cheeks? I'm sure you've been here before. Can you remember anything?
Pretty swank.
Oh, that's unexpected. Look, there are decorative plants all over the desk. Huh, I thought he'd have a colder, super sterile room. But maybe he's actually a softie at heart.
Oh, I'm sure, once we break that outer shell.
The pots have labels.
Fluid. Vegetable juice. Nutrient. Hamster food. Interval once per week. He's probably doing experiments on those plants.
Wait, what's this? What's he doing? And the next one?
Fluid. Lactic beverage. Nutrient. Bird food. Interval once per week.
Ugh.
What is it? Is there some sort of abnormality in the yogurt grass?
Well, that's a weird name if I ever heard one.
He did say he was doing research, after all. Maybe this is his research. It seems there's no issue. Sit down and read a book or something. I'm behind on preparing my slides. I've wasted too much time between yesterday and today.
He brings you over and then just leaves you alone?
This does not qualify as spending time together. Kent.
He said he studied relationships, but I seriously think he needs to take a refresher course. I don't know if this is work or research, but I think it would be natural for you to have been upset before you lost your memories. Oh well. It's not like you have any memories of liking him now. Besides, you need to go through that manual for work before Thursday comes around. Now let's not worry about Kent and just study for work on our own.
Aw, but we don't get to bond like this. Oh! She's like, the heck? And he's just very concerned about his research. That's a cute picture. Well, we were there all day reading up on our manuals.
Oh, it's already pretty late. We studied a lot.
Are you leaving?
We're going home. It's already getting dark outside. Right, Rosy Cheeks? Huh?
You aren't getting angry today. What changed since the day before yesterday? I don't understand at all.
Huh? What does he mean? Did something similar happen the day before yesterday? And you aren't angry today for some reason? I'm sure the reason you were getting mad before you lost your memories was because you liked Kent. You liked him, so you got mad that he didn't pay attention to you and that he sent you crazy short messages. Huh. I see. So you must have really liked him before you lost your memories. This might sound rude, but I don't understand what you liked about this guy.
Oh, it's okay, Orion. You'll warm up to Kent, I think, by the end of it all. You've really been acting strange since yesterday. Oh well, I'll show you to the door. You're not gonna walk me home?
Ugh. Hey, Rosy Cheeks, I really wonder what kind of relationship you built with him. He hardly talks, and you weren't going out for long. Can we really get any information from him?
Can we indeed? My goodness, it's like pulling teeth. I would just give him a big smooch and be like, there's a stage skip for you. To show you that relationships aren't about stages and formulae.
What's this so early in the morning? A message?
Oh, my goodness. I forgot to mention this earlier, but I'm normally at the university laboratory on Wednesday. If you don't have any other plans, you can come by. Have you visited Seichi University before? It's near your house. You should be able to get there easily as long as you have a sense of direction. But if something happens, call me.
What? He doesn't have to call his girlfriend to the university laboratory? What?
Oh, he doesn't have to call his
girlfriend to the university laboratory. And if you go, you'll probably just get ignored again, like yesterday. And the fact that he's asking whether you've been there before or not probably means he goes to a different university than you. Well, I guess this isn't forbidden love between a teacher and his student. Darn, it's my favorite trope. Gosh. Well, the fewer obstacles, the better. But I wonder what kind of student you were to him then. Nah. And I'm sure the details concerning why you started to go out is an important part of your memories. We really need to find out more about your relationship with Kent.
And how.
Anyway, wanna try going to this university laboratory? He told us the name of the university, so we should be able to get there on our own if we look it up online first. It's not like you can get any stimulation at home. You can just bring your work manual and read it while you sit with Kent again. Okay, now that that's decided, let's get changed and go to Ikki University.
1 hour later. It's the act of being alone together.
Alright, we arrived without a problem. It was almost too easy. Kent said he's in the laboratory. But I wonder which laboratory it is exactly. It's only been a week since you started going out, but you probably would have known in the past.
Would we? Because he said that we are not familiar with Ikki University, so shouldn't we maybe not know? I don't know.
It would be bad if you were like, which laboratory are you in again? What to do? He said to call if you got lost, but he would make fun of you for sure.
Would he? I don't know. I don't think he would make fun of us. I'm of the opinion that we didn't really go. I don't think we've been here yet. Only been going out for a week after all. I'm sure you wouldn't invite some random girl to just come to the laboratory. I'll try calling Kent.
Okay, but you better be prepared for some sarcasm, that's all I'm saying. Oh right, also don't ask which laboratory. You just need to tell him you're lost, and I doubt he'll suspect you have amnesia.
You got lost. I thought this would happen. I was just thinking of going to find you and just stepped outside when you called. Where are you now? Just stay there and don't move.
Okay.
You came this far and got lost. There are plenty of people around here who know where my lab is. You should have asked someone.
I did. I asked you.
You really don't think ahead, do you?
Don't make me regret this, Kent. But the fact that you relied on me is... I mean, this might have been the first time you ever called me.
Ah, there you go. Building that trust and affection.
The fact that you chose me rather than asking a stranger for directions was the optimal choice. Oh, that blush, though.
Giving you away, good sir, my good sir.
Anyway, let's go. That's Orion. That smile. Oh my gosh. You're just like...
Did you see that blush? Because I saw that blush. Wink, wink. What was that? Is he embarrassed? And you two are dating, yet this is the first time you've ever called him? You weren't replying to messages either, right? Why not? Didn't you like Kent?
Oh no, not another one of these. This game.
You're both so complicated. Why couldn't I get a nice, normal teacher-student thing going on? Ugh.
Sorry, Orion. Come in, make yourself at home. This is a shared room used by graduate students for mathematics research, but in reality it's more like my own private room. There's rarely anybody here on Wednesdays especially, so my friends just come in as they please. You can relax.
Oh, he left you alone again, just as I thought. He said to relax, but it's hard to feel at home in what looks like a workplace. Also, it sounds like Kent is enrolled in a math program. Or at least that's what I gather. I wonder what he's researching. He said this is for graduate students, so he must be a graduate student too. I want to ask him a lot of things, but I also feel like we'd be getting in his way. And we need to study for work. What will you do? Will you try talking to him?
Yes? We can try. This being alone separately but together thing, it's just, you guys aren't gonna move on to the next stage of the relationship. Would you like to talk, by any chance? Talk. Have the two of us ever had a productive discussion before? I'd like to hear such a topic if you can think of one. As far as I know, either the questions you ask me are useless and waste my time, or we simply end up arguing. Ah, why are we in a relationship then? Ah, or are you asking for us to have a conversation rather than a discussion? At times I have talks with friends that can't be called discussions. Is that what you're requesting?
What? Yes, that's it! I'm surprised he understood! Woohoo!
Could you have been dissatisfied by a lack of conversation? Still, conversations are something that occur on their own. They aren't something you request. Well, my request led to a conversation between us, so there you go. It's difficult to simply come up with a topic out of the blue, but I'd be willing to talk if you don't mind what the subject is. At best, this subject is simply idle chatter, but my field of study, mathematics, is often misunderstood. It isn't necessarily about pure mathematical logic alone. Ah, so are you so misunderstood, Kent? You and your mathematics. Don't worry, man. Math was my favorite subject in school, so you don't have to convince me. Oh boy. It's often believed that mathematics is comprised of logic and theorems, and the construction of aesthetic equations is highly regarded, but I reject that. I mainly focus on utilizing those theorems to define physical phenomena, and one method of that is...
I have a feeling this is gonna take a while.
At least we're having a discussion about something he cares about. So, I'll still chalk it up as a win.
Oh, so tired. It's already evening. What will you do? Will you go home? Huh? Don't stand in her way like that! You're really tall and scary! Ugh.
Why haven't you become angry? Why haven't you complained? What kind of bitch was I before? Was I a Mine? I must have been worse than the Mine. Ugh. Good grief. That's just the worst person, apparently. Your attitude is far too questionable. What happened to you after our fight 3 days ago? Could you also... Am I just making foolish assumptions, thinking that you're tired of arguing too?
Huh?
I've heard that the first stage in dating is to be together as much as possible, but when is the first stage considered complete? I don't know what changes occurred by our simply being together, but your attitude really has changed. How should I perceive this? Oh man, this is ever awkward. If your feelings toward me have changed, even a little, Oh, Ikki! What? You move- what? Please don't tell me he has a gun to his back. Maybe they're not friends in this world. Oh no, the bros! This music! Ah! Oh no! Don't move. You move, you die.
What? Who's that guy?
Ikki. It seems my senses have dulled. I didn't notice your intrusion. Victory is mine, Ken. Do you have any last words for your family? I see. Tell them I fought bravely. I shall.
Ikki. It's so weird to see his name fully spelled out as Ikki. What's with this conversation? What are they doing? And who's that guy with the glasses?
Oh! Oh good, you guys are just still having your math battles. Gosh, don't scare me like that, Ikki. Now, I'll have you check my answer. I've solved your math puzzle. It's correct. You've improved, Ikki. It's thanks to you, Ken.
Who's he? Is he Ken's friend?
Who's this cute girl? Is she a math student? Oh, are we meeting you for the first time? And do your eyes still do that weird thing? Oh, like, my girlfriend. Why aren't you saying anything? Her name is Rosy Cheeks. She's the woman I'm dating. What? Dating? Really? Like, seriously? This isn't another experiment? Or research or some kind of weird study, is it? No. Oh! Ikki's making his move. I'm Ikki. It's nice to meet you. Please, don't be put off by this guy's dumb nickname for me. Ikki is your full name, man. What are you doing? Can't you tell? This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see you get jealous, and I'm not going to miss it. You guys are terrible to each other. Oh, he does still have the eye thing! No! No! I'm freaking out! I can't! Oh, I gotta get myself under control. Screaming so much internally and externally. Hey, look into my eyes. Yes, like that. Ikki, this is the one thing I won't forgive you for. Whoa, scary. Ken, I thought you didn't believe in my power. Or are you worried after seeing it all this time? Ugh. It looks like your boyfriend is getting really jealous. But how do you feel? Wouldn't you prefer me?
What? What's with this narcissist? Blech. Sure, Ken acts like he does, but this guy is even worse.
Orion has no time for narcissism. I still prefer Kent, or what the heck are you on about? What are you talking about, sir? Let's get this guy peg him down a notch. What do you mean? I told you about this before. You see, his eyes are... Huh, wait a second. What? It's not working. So why is it not working on us again this time? Looks like it. You're kidding. Really? Sorry, Ken. Mind if I seduce her? I really need to do this. You did this last time. Get out of here. Of course I mind. Oh, all right. Fine then. But this is a surprise. So there are girls it doesn't work on. There might be hope for you yet, Ikki. There's a girl out there. Just not me this time. Still love you, BB.
Huh? What's he talking about? What's not working? Is he using hypnosis or something? Clover versus Fate again!